for Jokic.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
And we are honored, truly honored, to be here on Martin Luther King Day, a special day, Greg, on the NBA calendar.
It is. Traditionally, the games in Memphis and Atlanta, a chance to reflect and celebrate Dr. King. It's one of the best days of the season by far.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Shea is out there with Bonner. And it's Clingan in at the 5, down low. And that one's good, Ingram.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now, here's Jokic. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And that one's good by Clark.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's a good screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Now here's Shea. He's coming off an unbelievably scoring game.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's Clark. Denver passing it around, and a wide-open look for Porter. Another 3 for Denver.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Clingan. Williamson with it. Nice move. And the layup is good.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Here's Sohan. Clark outside and stolen by Shea. Here's Williamson and finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Porter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And he lays it straight in. Porter's got 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here is Bonner. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Porter. He has 5. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Williamson. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Shea on the follow.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here is Porter after the made shot from McCoy. Clark kicks to Jokic. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Jokic. There's the triple. And McCoy pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Williamson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. 7 points in the game. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Strother. Now Jokic. They need this. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Knocked away. Shea outside. Now here's Ingram for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Denver, 9.5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Back to Clark. Just 4 to shoot. No good again that time. Pelicans leading by 8. Bonner passes to McCoy. Pass to Bonner. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Klingon off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Sochan missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here is Williamson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Pelicans 4th.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Now, here's Jokic. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Shea outside. Pass to Bonner. 6 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Sochan with the ball. Now guarded by Shea. Now Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, what we appreciate, you know, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Now here's Williamson. 10 points for him. A nice shot by McCoy.
And they're getting their points now almost. exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Jokic, poked away, and stolen by Che. And it's Bonner in the corner. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points his last outing. Ingram with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Williamson. Finished off the break. And 12 points for Zion Williamson. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Shot to stop the run. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Jokic missing.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's McCoy. And Che throws it down hard.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now here's Leonard. He has yet to score. Shoots over Ingram. And it's Leonard missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Che outside. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Over Sohan. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Che. Williamson's got 14.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Leonard. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against Boston put on a show. He scored 46 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Hey, that's all you.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's McCoy. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to Hawkins. The three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And stolen by Williamson. Here's Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Denver making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Strather. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Smart's checked in. Williamson outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Shea outside. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Nuggets shooting just 35% to start the game. Leonard looking around. Pass to Smart. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Denver.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Pelicans leading by 21. Here's McCoy, and Shea throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Strother. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williamson. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 18 points in the game.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Leonard, that's for 2. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Hardaway. Atkins is out there with Shea. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Now, here's Clark. Last game out, he had 14. And he converts the layup. Clark's got his second basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Messi. Shea dishes to Hardaway. Here's Hawkins. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Clark finds Leonard.
New Orleans foul. Messi.
Some changes for New Orleans. Ingram comes in for Hardaway. And it's Bonner in for Hawkins.
Checking in for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram.
Clark outside. Pass to Leonard. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Shea. Bonner passes to McCoy. Into the lane. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
New Orleans ball.
Here's McCoy. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 5. And Shea throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Denver shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Pass to Morrison. Here's Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And here are the Nuggets now. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer, Clark the pass to Gordon. Here's Hendricks. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Leonard. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Morrison. And it's off from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
McCoy passes to Ingram. That's three-pointers off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Clark outside. Here's Hendricks. Nothing on the board. Here's Leonard. Again, the Nuggets score.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Shea, right side.
Nuggets foul. Morrison.
Miles McBride's checked in for Clark.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
Nuggets on D.
Miles McBride.
Shea outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Bonner going inside. Pass to Morrison. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Hendricks. Outside Leonard. Takes the three. Messi grabs the rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ingram outside. Back to Jay. Pass to Bonner to end the cold streak. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. So it's Denver now. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic comes in for Miles McBride. And Jeremy Sohan subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Now here's Shea. 20 points for him. Really left alone that time. McCoy's got 22 points.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Here's Hendricks. And it falls over the rim and in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shea outside. Pass to Bonner. Jokic crafts the miss. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Here's what Denver's going with right now.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Here's Hendricks. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Hendricks has got 5 points now this quarter.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Reeves outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Sohan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now here's Shea. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Back to Shea. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Murray. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Murray always working to develop a consistent jump shot. Looking good on that one.
Here's Strother. Here's Hendricks. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Jokic. It's tipped. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Here's Ingram. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got 10.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset.